think that's it. That's it. Oof. I'll tell you, it is cold tonight, guys. It's freezing, in fact. Right, I'm going to need to blast just with a wee bit of heat. Right, but it will not be for long. Right, just to get a wee bit of heat in here. Tell you, see if it starts raining, it will turn to snow because it is absolutely Baltic. Everybody was chittering. I had my coat wrapped round me in there. I took my coat off and I had it wrapped around me like a blanket. It was so cold. I don't want that blaring in your ears. So it was good tonight again. It was good tonight. It was about Jupiter, my favourite planet. Well, apart from our planet, of course. Right, just you take all the time in the world, pal. That's right. Yeah, see, before I had went in, remember I was talking about the giant red spot on Jupiter? Yeah, I was right. See, things today stick in my brain. The Earth is about the same size. See that big spot on Jupiter? The Earth's the same size as that, so that kind of puts it into perspective how big Jupiter is. And they were talking about that it's a gas planet. Well, I knew that as well. But they were talking about what is under all the gas. Do you know, we'll never find out what's under the gas at Jupiter because they went through what it's made up of and how, you know, the radiation, the heat, all these things. And then when you get halfway down, see if you were to manage to get through all the heat and radiation and all the rest of it, and you get about halfway down Jupiter, the kind of gravity, I don't know if it's gravity or what, but you would be like a yo-yo. You'd be falling down, then you'd be getting sucked back up, and then you'd be falling down and you get sucked back up. And it would just be like that forever. So it was interesting, and we were looking at all the moons. So 95 moons so far. Space news. Oh, do you know what we're talking about? With a wee giggle. Mind space news, can you remember like last year or something? It was Peru. The Peru government said that they had found these wee tiny alien bodies, right? And you need to look these up because it's hilarious. These wee tiny things, I know they're about 30 centimetres long or something like that, right? They're tiny. And the Peru people, I don't know if it was the government or whoever it was, right, were trying to say that these were actual aliens. And they were just passing them about, by the way, with gloveless. You know, in meetings and stuff, just passing them about gloveless. You've all heard of this alien. Anyway, I think we all knew it was fake because they had noses, right? See, anything that has passed away, your nose is like cartilage, right? Well, these things had like noses but bones. It was the worst aliens I've ever seen made in my life. Anyway, it came out that indeed they were fake, as if we were under any illusion that these were actually real. It turns out somebody had made these wee things with animal bones and glue. Yeah, glue. And they told you the name of the glue. The glue had a name of them. That somebody had sat a bit of paper mache and, you know, empty washing up like with a bottle or something like that, and put these things together and tried to pack them off as actual real aliens. It's as funny now as where it was when the story broke. Here, it's funny how when I'm driving home, we don't go through, I can go live. When I'm going there, we go through we tap out. I mean, it's just weird, that. Anyway, I'm not complaining. Glad you were with me for the journey home. But I did talk to a couple of my wee pals about my mum. You know, because people ask me how I am, and I can't just go, oh, everything's fine, everything's fine. I end up telling people. Because, see, if you a problem shared is a problem kind of solved a wee bit or help, or maybe just I need to vent, I don't know, but anyway, I was talking about my mum and that as well at half time, and I did have all that coffee, and my bowels were fine tonight. There was no grumbling or pain, so last week must have just been a bad week for me. But aye, it was good. I love learning about Jupiter. Oh, I didn't know Saturn has got actually more moons than Jupiter. I didn't know that. I'll need to look that up when I go home. But aye, it was good just looking at all their moons and stuff like that. So we'll never know what's under the clouds of Jupiter. But it spins really, really fast as well, so it's not really a planet you want to land on. Neither it is. It's as violent as the word for it. Violent and turbulent and all of that. It's a gas planet, gas giant. We're a rocky planet. We're a rocky one. And then you've got the water planets like Neptune and stuff like that as well. And do you know what else we found out? Well, people have known this for ages, but people used to always think Saturn, the planet with rings, all the outer planets have got rings, they've all got rings. There's Saturn was masquerading as if it was a special planet having rings, and they've all got it. They've all got a ring on their finger. Aye. I still love Saturn, but Jupiter's my main guy because he's the biggest one. He's a belter of a planet. What else were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about the astronauts had launched. I watched the launch the other day anyway. It always gives me goosebumps watching a launch, and I'm always sitting on the edge of my seat going go 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 like that, you know, when I'm watching a launch. It's a tense moment. It's very, very tense. You're just shouting go 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 like that, and you're shouting Godspeed. Brave astronauts. So we watched that again. I could just watch launches all day long. It would never get boring for me. So that was nice to watch that as well. And anyway, I like to watch them in their SpaceX. I like to see Hawthorne, California. One day, Hawthorne, California I'll be see when I'm rich and famous and stuff like that. I'm coming to Hawthorne, California, and I'm going to go to Johnson Space Center in Texas because yeah, I need to go there as well. Houston will have a problem the day I step foot in there. I bet you there's t-shirts. I bet you they sell t-shirts in Johnson Space Centre saying that Houston, we've got a problem. I bet you they'll have that on there. Anyway, I want to go there one day as well. I probably won't, but it's always good to have a dream in your head. It keeps you going. But it is so chilly the night if you're in my neck of the woods. Get the heating on and put a wee pair of socks on when you go to your bed, because sometimes just having your feet warm makes you a bit toastier. A wee hot water bottle or that. See, I like my bed cool. I do like a cold bed. I'm crazy like that though. I like a cold pillow and everything like that. Not too cold. I meant to see the very first. Look at this. Look at the speed. Honestly, the very first house that we owned, when Sophie was a wee baby, it was so cold because it had terrible heaters. The heaters were I can't mind the name of them now. They had bricks in them anyway. These heaters, right? And they used to top heating all day and then give you a wee tiny bit of heating at night, but they were terrible freezing, they would always break down. And we used to have ice on the inside of our window. It was so cold. And we used to have to dress up to go to bed. And I'm talking like 2 or 3 pairs of pyjamas, a house coat and a couple of pairs of socks on. And see, in the morning, it was really, really difficult to get out of your bed because your bed would be nice and warm and it was so cold outside. We used to have one wee heater that had a couple of bars on it. And we used to have one room in the house that was warm the whole time, and it was the living room. It was the only room that we had a wee portable heater that we could heat up. No, that was cold days. That was brutal. That was really cold. Storage heaters, that was the name of them, storage heaters. They were always breaking, always in the blink, and they never gave out much heat at all. And it was horrible in the winter, it really was, and that was like, you really needed to dress up to go to your bed at night. I tell you, see if you were ever feeling in the mood, let's say, right? See, by the time your better half got all your clothes off, you were exhausted. You were like, the time has passed. You didn't feel in the mood anymore. You just spent 10 minutes trying to get through all the clothes and house coat and jammies and socks, thermal knickers. You know, the moment was over. Good contraceptive, I suppose. Nobody was getting any. Oh. Anyway, it's a cold one tonight, so yeah, get your heating on, get your thermal drawers on. And I'll be up early in the morning. I'll be up at 4 o'clock in the morning to do your makeup. That's the time I get up in the morning to get your makeup and that all done. Oh. And then we're going to have our live stream in the afternoon. If you want to join me, maybe play me Mario Kart. Somebody come on and play me Mario Kart. And I can live stream us going round the course and stuff. It'll be fun. I love it. I love my Saturday afternoon meals. It's my wee bit away from, well, that and my club the nights. Like a bit away from the crap that's actually happening in my life. Do you know what I mean? It's my escape. It gets me away from it all for a while. It lets me have a wee bit of fun. So that's what the plans are tomorrow. See, sometimes you come round the corner and you just can't move any further because there is a lorry. Do you think I can get by him? Can I get by this dude? I can. There we go. My God, it's chock-a-block in there the night, eh? I'll be getting the makeup off and I'll be getting into my bed. That's what I'll be doing because I'm absolutely knackered tonight. I think the cold makes you even more sleepy though, doesn't it? See, when you're cold you just want to sleep. It's kind of warmed up in here now, mind you. have a wee cuppa first. Have a wee warm cuppa, I think. I might actually take it into my bed, my warm cuppa. No, I won't, because Daisy might hop on me and I'll spill it over my new bedding. Change my bed today. Hope you have a lovely evening. So thank you again for spending time with me. I did take notes. One of these days I'll go through my notes, but I did take notes tonight. I'm sure I probably forgot something that we spoke about. But the main thing was the alien thing that had me giggling. And Jupiter. Was an interesting topic. Next week we've got a doctor coming to speak to us, yes, about the sun. I think it's about the sun next week. And it's a doctor or something. It's an Italian doctor, because it sounds like an Italian name to me. They're coming next week to talk to us about the sun. So that's always interesting. It's always interesting about solar flares and all that. They'll probably be telling us all about. Wonder if there's anything at the window. No baby at the window. No Daisy doo-doo. She'll be at the window in a park though. I love yous all so much. Have a beautiful evening, everyone. I get yous and give yous a kiss before I go. There, I knocked us off there again. What kind of friend am I? I love yous all. Thank you for spending time with me, and I'll see yous all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.